Question here, we've got a function defined here as f of x. We are told the domain of f of x, the domain is -3 less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 5. But it'd be nice to know about the range as well, and you can just see from the graph here that the range is between 1 and -1. Okay, so let's just have a little look at this. Part 1, u of f, and we always think about x. So we take x values, we feed it into the f function, and out come some values. So if you think about what this actually is, f of x are the outputs. These are the outputs of the f function, and these are the outputs of the f function here. But these form the input to the u function. So basically, we're going to feed in from -1 all the way through to +1 into the u function. Okay, so u of x is equal to x minus 3. Yeah. So the inputs to the u function, yeah, the x values, the inputs, are actually between 1 and -1. So this is the domain of u of x, the inputs into it. And the outputs are basically take the input and subtract 3. So if we just feed in a little subtract 3 here, and a little subtract 3 there, and a subtract 3 here, we get a simple way of getting to the answer. -4 less than or equal to x minus 3 less than or equal to -2. But x minus 3 is u of x. And u of x represents the range or the output. So that's the range or the output. And you can see that we're going to attack the second question in a very similar way. So the f feeds into the v first. So v of f of x. We're going to have a little look at the output here. So again, that -1 through to 1 feeds into the v function, and the v function equals to 2x. So we're going to have the same starting point, that the x values that we feed into the v function are the outputs of f of x. So x again is between 1 and -1. But when we feed in the values into the function v takes the inputs and times it by 2. So we have a 2 here. We times this by 2, and we times this by 2. So we can clearly see that -2 is less than or equal to v of f, which is less than or equal to 2. But now -2 to 2 forms the input into the function u. So -2 again is less than or equal to the x input into the u function is less than or equal to 2. And then we do it again. The u function is take the inputs and subtract 3 from them. And so when we subtract 3 here, we subtract 3 here, and we subtract 3 here. That's -5 is less than or equal to u of v of f. U of v of f is less than or equal to 2 subtract 3 is -1. Other ways you can do it, but I think that's the easiest way.